how I prove
that the Big Bang Theory is true because it's incomplete?
Yeah.
So are you saying that we can't say with any confidence that any scientific proposition is true until it is complete? Because that seems really naive, because I can't fathom how any scientific idea could ever be considered complete. So now we have to abandon all scientific.
No, that's not really what I'm asking you though, because it's known that the Big Bang Theory is not complete. It's just a theory.
Name
But you said it's true.
any complete scientific idea.
The theory of gravity. It's been proven.
Yeah, but in what sense is it complete? I mean, literally
Because
before
you have an equation
before
that
relativity.
you can use to-
Well, hold on. Before general relativity, we didn't even know why the gravitational phenomena occurs. So it was.
Yeah, but that's why they came up with an equation so that they can quantify what it actually is that's happening, and that's how they prove that gravity exists. But the Big Bang Theory, they don't have any evidence of, and it's said that it's not.
No,
even
we have
complete.
nothing but evidence of the Big Bang. That's
No,
that's
you
where
don't.
it came
It's-
from. Do you think
the
do you
guys
think
do-
that one day one guy was just like, you know what? I bet the universe went all crazy kersplody, and then some things happened. And ever since
it was
then
a
we've just
Catholic
been
priest.
I don't know, sounds good.
It was a Catholic priest that was a cosmologist that came up with the theory.
Yeah, by
who it
looking
was.
at by observing the universe, by collecting
How do you
evidence.
How do you observe something that happened before everything? How do you observe it? I'm curious. What do you mean by observe it?
So he looked through a telescope and he saw redshift, and he did some
But if
calculations.
the Big Bang
Do you
happened
even want
before
me
we
to
existed-
do you want to have a conversation, or do you want to ask what you think are gotchas and then interrupt me while I'm giving you an explanation?
Well, I'm looking at the website right now that's showing that on a .org, by the way.
Okay,
that
look
Big
at me.
Bang Theory
I am
is
the
not
captain
complete.
now. Okay? So, the Big
So
Bang,
you're
like
one of
any
those
scientific theory, is a model, right? It describes phenomena that we observe. And what scientific theories do is they unify huge sets of observations and say they can broadly be explained by this core set of pretty simple ideas. So like plate tectonics theory, for example, describes why earthquakes happen in some places, why they're more common in certain places than others, the distribution of mountain chains on our planet, why volcanoes, you find them in certain places, the continental what we call the continental puzzle, like the shape of the continents, why they fit together so well because they were connected at one point. And a huge amount of other things are explained by the very simple idea that convection in the mantle causes the lithosphere to break apart and spread, right?
Okay, so you said that gravity couldn't be proved scientifically, correct? This is
No, I
interesting
never.
that you said this.
I never said that.
Well, I asked you specifically if you can prove that the Big Bang Theory is true, and you said by that conclusion, nothing in science can be proven to be complete. But I found
Because
an equation
you
that they
said
used and how they
because there
observed
are
it.
no complete scientific theories. You really think we're not still learning things
There is
about
a complete
gravity?
theory here for gravity. There's one right here, and I'm reading it.
You really think that we don't have more to learn about gravity? Like we might learn
mean,
that there's
no, I don't-
a carrier particle for gravity, a graviton. A lot of people don't think so. But
So now you're giving hypotheticals. That's what you're doing.
that's how you do science.
I mean, if there's a demonstration of a phenomenon and it's shown to be true, then we have evidence of it, and that's how they quantified an equation to show that gravity exists. You can't do that with the Big Bang Theory.
Yes, we
'cause no one
absolutely
observed
do.
it.
Do you know what the Hubble-Lemaitre law is? Because that
That has nothing to do with the Big Bang Theory.
has
not being
everything
complete.
to do with the Big Bang Theory. That's
You're
how it
just throwing out big
started.
words, but I don't think you actually understand what you're really saying. I really don't.
No,
And it says right
I
here that it's
absolutely
not
do.
proven.
So, do you even know what the Hubble-Lemaitre law is?
Please talk about something random that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Go for it.
Bro, you don't know the first thing about what you're criticizing, because the Hubble-Lemaitre law, that is where the entire Big Bang idea starts. Is there? They made some
Exactly,
observations.
and it's the Big Bang Theory is not complete, correct?
No scientific theory is complete. So we're not talking
Well, why
about
can I
that.
find
That's
the
a
theory for
dumb.
gravity and how it's proven. Why can I find it then?
You don't know. I don't think you know hardly anything about the Big Bang.
You sound like an idiot, with all due respect. You're just, maybe you want to pander.
You're
to
the
an
guy that
audience.
doesn't even
Sounds
know
stupid.
the basics of the thing you're criticizing and saying is false.
Explain to me explain to me how the Big Bang happened. Exactly. Explain it to me, since I don't know. Tell me, because I'm reading it. I want to see what you know without looking on Google. Go.
We can do that next, but here's
Because
what.
if they can't explain it, I
That's
don't know how
really
you're gonna do
interesting
it
how
on
you ask
TikTok.
me a question and then I start to answer and then you interrupt
No, don't
to
talk
talk about
random
something
stuff.
else.
Just tell me about the Big
I'm not
Bang.
talking about
That's it.
random stuff. Here's the deal. You don't know hardly anything about the Big Bang. I can tell because you said there are no
Neither do you.
equations or laws for it. There are. I asked you about one,
So tell
and
me
you
what they
said
are.
you said don't bring up random things. No, this is
prove-
the
so prove
thing,
it to me.
or
That's all
it's
I'm asking.
among the things that are part of it.
Okay,
So
I'm just
you are
asking you to prove the Big Bang
projecting
Theory.
your own ignorance onto me. Like you're just I don't know what the heck is going on here. Yet
I'm just
I
asking you to
think you
prove
feel
that
a little bit
scientists
fragile because you
say
don't know
they
what's
can't
going
prove it.
on, and so you're just like attacking me. And I don't care.
I'm
You
not-
can't
I'm not
you
attacking
can't
you.
hurt my feelings. You can try to insult me. It's not going to work.
Well, you're on TikTok arguing about something that scientists said they can't prove themselves. You're not smarter than them. You're just a TikToker.
And what are you?
I'm an average guy that's smarter than the TikToker who thinks he can explain the Big Bang Theory.
But you don't even know anything about the Big Bang Theory.
Neither do you, because
No,
it's
I
not
I
complete.
do.
No one
I at
knows.
least know what the Hubble-Lemaitre law is. I know about the history of it. Do you know what CMB radiation is?
What does that have to do with you not being able to prove something that's not complete? Please tell me.
Do you know what CMB radiation is?
Do you know how to use the IM?
See,
the
you
ISO
don't
on
know
certain
anything
useful exposed?
about the thing you're criticizing. Like
But it's not a
this is
complete
you.
theory.
I know nothing about this idea except that it's false. I mean, this
So,
is
like I
fucking
said,
stupid.
prove to me the Big Bang Theory is true. Go.
What would you accept as proof?
No, you give me the
Evidence
proof. I told you I
consistent
can
with
prove
a
graphically.
with a hypothesis? Is that what you would consider
Okay.
proof?
Okay, well, if the scientists can't prove that the theory is complete, I want the TikToker Mr. Planet Peterson to tell me how it works. Go.
Yeah. So, what would you accept as proof?
So
Because I'm gonna tell,
Stop
I can
asking
tell
me-
you
stop
things,
asking
and
me
you'll
questions
just be
about-
like, that doesn't prove anything. What would you
I'm asking
accept
you
as
to prove
proof?
something. I'm asking you to prove something, not to answer a
And
question.
I
with a
need to know
question.
what you would accept as proof, so I know what to tell you. Because I could tell you a lot of things.
Well, then prove to me that the Big Bang Theory is complete.
I will do
Go.
that as soon as you explain to me what you would accept as proof.
Get an answer that's proving it. Go.
So I'm not
It's
going
like
to
me
do
proving that you're
anything
fat
until you
because I
tell
can
me
look at you
what
and
you
see
would
you're
accept
fat. It'd be
as
that
proof.
simple. Okay, well, if I looked at you and seen you're out of shape, I can prove you're out of shape because you're not in shape, right? It's that simple. Now prove to me that the Big Bang Theory is complete. Go for it. Give
What
me
would you
evidence.
accept
Tell me.
as proof?
Proof, obviously.
Do you know what a tautology is?
I don't know. Do you have proof that the Big Bang Theory is complete or not?
Yes, but before I give you
Okay, then
any,
prove it. Stop pivoting and prove it.
I'm not
Go.
pivoting. I'm trying to make sure that I'm talking to somebody who's intellectually honest. So, what would you accept as proof?
That's what proof is, you idiot. You're not very bright, are you?
I'm,
That's why you're on
all I
TikTok.
know is that I'm brighter than you. Okay, what
You're
would you
brighter than
accept
me,
as
so explain
proof?
to me. Okay, so explain to me how you can prove the complete theory of the Big Bang and the scientists that came up with the theory and other people can't. Please tell me. Go. Give me the proof. Go.
Okay, so
Let's see how far your range is.
I don't know what makes you think that you're going to dictate how this is going to go, because that's not going to happen. You can
Because
either
you're an idiot.
well, no, you just simply don't understand.
You're an
like
idiot
you're
with a
coming up,
Nike headband
you
on
have
and
this
you're
very
TikToker who won't pay
weird.
attention.
It's almost like you're shifting the goalpost before anything is started. So it's really weird.
Answer the question and stop pivoting.
Uh, uh,
This is what
no,
happens
like
when you
like
get
I said,
challenged when you're a
I
stupid
don't know
person
what
acting
makes you
smart.
think that you're going to control the way this conversation goes, but that's not going to happen.
Because
And
you
if
can't
you don't like
prove
it,
shit.
you
You
can
look like an
leave,
idiot.
and I'll just explain it without you
Run
here.
away then. Run away. Truth hurts, doesn't it?
So, do you think that a murder can be solved?
I mean, if you have evidence of it, yeah.
So, is evidence
give me your
is
evidence.
evidence what you consider to be proof?
So give me your evidence of the Big Bang Theory being true.
I will as soon as you answer this question for me. Do you
Stop answering questions
is
with questions.
evidence
Prove
what
it.
you consider proof?
So find me the evidence of the Big Bang Theory being complete.
I will do that as soon as you give me a yes or no answer.
You're running
Is
from the
evidence
question
what
because
you
can't answer
consider
it.
to be proof?
So do you have the proof of the Big Bang Theory being true or not? Go.
So I am literally going to do that right after you answer
You're too stupid
yes
to
or
explain
no.
because you can't. You're
Is
not smart.
evidence what you would consider proof?
Okay, find me the evidence of the Big Bang Theory being true.
I will
Go.
do that as soon as you answer this yes or no
You're
question.
too
Is
stupid to track this
evidence what
conversation.
you would consider proof?
I'm impressed by how stupid you are. I am. I'm not going to lie to you. It's impressive.
So I'll give you what you want as soon as you tell
I've
me,
asked you 40
is
times and you won't answer the
evidence
question.
what you would accept as proof?
Perfect. Yes, it is. Now give me the evidence. Go.
Great. Do you agree that we live in an expanding universe?
Okay, now prove the Big Bang Theory. Go.
So I'm providing you with evidence consistent with the theory.
I'm still.
Do you agree that we live in an expanding universe?
Still waiting for the answer because I'm reading it right now, and it says.
Yeah, so
there
you
is
said
no
you want
theory
evidence,
complete.
and I'm giving you evidence. Do you agree
is no
that we
evidence.
live in an
Scientists said
expanding
it's a theory.
universe?
There is no evidence. Scientists said it's a theory.
Do you agree that we live in an expanding universe?
Can you prove the Big Bang Theory yet or not? Or are you going to answer questions with questions?
If by that do you mean, can I give you evidence? Then yes, I can give you evidence. So I'll just
No,
tell
you
it to
can't,
you
because even the
because
people
I
that seem
don't
like
know,
the theory
I don't know
can't.
like what your problem is. But we live in a universe that
stupid.
expands. So that
you're
is
stupid,
that
with
is
all due respect.
some of the proof.
You just have a platform where you can press a mute button to make yourself look smarter, but you're really stupid.
Haven't
with all
muted
due
you
respect.
once. So we know evidentiarily that we live in a universe that expands.
Can you say that again?
Evidentiarily.
Okay, so where is that evidence, please?
You actually bungled it when you tried to say the word, so that was really funny. So yeah, we know that we live in
I
an
don't know what's
expanding
funny about a
universe.
guy that can't answer a simple question.
I literally told you the evidence.
So prove to me that
we
the Big
know
Bang
that
Theory
we
is
live in an expanding universe. Do you
That's not what
agree
I
or
asked you.
disagree with that?
I said, prove to me the Big Bang Theory is complete. Go.
Yeah, so part of the evidence is that we live in an expanding universe, right?
Okay, so why is it not a complete theory then?
So it doesn't have to be complete for us to say that we have confidence in the idea being true. So like
So it's
the
an
reason I
idea.
asked you the murder example earlier is I didn't go along with this because I didn't want you to think I was totally trying to change the subject. But we can talk about this now. So we can prove that somebody committed a murder even if we don't know exactly what day, hour, minute, second, millisecond,
murder,
microsecond,
Bang Theory.
nanosecond they did it.
comparing the
It
Big
will
Bang Theory to
always
murder
be
and
there will
evidence.
always be some incompleteness in that, but that doesn't destroy our ability to say we have confidence that this is the thing that happened.
So if you go to court and you have this confidence, you're going to get a conviction?
What?
So if you go to court and you try to prove someone murdered someone, you said, I have this idea and I have this confidence that the person did it. You're
I
gonna
would
get a
I would
conviction based
provide
on that?
evidence, and if you were the lawyer defending
Okay, so perfect. Find me the evidence that it's a complete theory. Go.
So it doesn't
Stop
have to
fucking
be.
pivoting.
I literally just explained to you that it doesn't have to be complete. I don't know if
Just
you're like
admit
trying
you're
to
wrong.
rage bait, but like it's literally not going to work.
This is
So
not
I don't
rage
care.
bait. This is me showing how stupid you look.
Okay,
You sound like a flat earther. That's what you sound like to me.
I don't care what a person like you thinks.
Because you're stupid. That's what I'm telling you. You are dumb.
So I just told you that I don't care what you think, and then you go on to like.
It's not what I think. It's objectively true that you're stupid.
Cool. Again, I don't care what you think. So, anyways,
Well, you put on
we
your
could
prompt that flat
establish
earthers are
that
either
a
lying or
person.
stupid. You're lying and you're stupid.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend to be you being the lawyer for the for the murder. We have the murder weapon. We found the murderer's DNA, and we have several witnesses that said yes, he did it, and he actually told them that he did it. And then here's you, Your Honor. We don't know precisely down to the Planck second when this murder took place. It is incomplete. We cannot say that my client actually did it. You have an incomplete telling of the murder.
On the
here.
contrary, you're describing yourself right now. And in fact, if you gave me that evidence, I would think that the person did do that based on what you just gave me as evidence.
Yeah,
as
but
I
it wouldn't
said,
be
you have not
complete
given
because
me
you don't know
evidence.
precisely
You
down
have
to the
not given me
Planck second
evidence
when
that
it
the Big
happened.
Bang Theory is complete. You have not done that. And neither
It
have
doesn't need to
scientists.
be complete. All I need to do is give you evidence.
Oh, so
for
you
it.
can just guess things and tell people it's right, correct?
These aren't guesses. Like the way we do science is we come up with testable, novel ideas,
Yep,
and
to
then
observe the
a lot of
phenomenon.
those,
Yep.
a lot of those ideas get proven to be false because we don't find evidence consistent with them. But
Yep. So
that
why do
hasn't
you think
happened with the Big
The-
Bang.
Why do you think the Big Bang Theory is not complete, buddy?
I don't think any scientific idea is ever complete because I think
Oh,
we
so
will.
gravity's not complete?
No,
Oh, gravity's not complete.
no.
Okay, who came up with gravity? Who observed it?
Isaac
See how
Newton,
smart you are.
or I don't know what you mean by observed it, but Isaac Newton.
Yeah, who observed the phenomenon of gravity?
Well, we all observe the phenomena of gravity, but Isaac Newton put it in mathematical form, which meant we
Yep,
had
you're
a
repeating what I
universal
said. There we go.
unifying mechanism that described some aspect of nature. And when you can do that, when you can explain something through equations, and those equations totally like reliably give you consistent results, it means
Yep.
you've found an underlying natural mechanism at work, some sort of force or
Now
whatever.
give me that for the Big Bang Theory, genius.
The Hubble-Lemaitre law. There you go. Genius.
why
The
is it not
CMB
complete?
radiation.
So why is
There
the
you
Big
go.
Bang theory
Genius.
still a theory?
The distribution of matter in our universe. Genius. The composition of matter in our universe. Genius.
The composition of matter. Explain what the composition of matter is, please. Do it right now.
See, you don't know what those terms even mean, so you don't know what you're talking about.
So
You are
explain to me what the
unqualified
composition of
to have an
matter is.
argument about this, and I'm just baffled that you have such a strong opinion
So what is
over it.
composition of matter? Explain it to me, because I have it right here. I know what it is. Say it. Don't Google it. Tell me right now, and I'll read it back to you to see how smart you really are.
The
See how stupid
composition
you look?
just means what is something like I don't want to say composed of because that sounds circular or whatever, but it's just a breakdown of what is some. How do you say this without saying composed of? Composition is what is something made
Look
of.
at this
So for our
idiot. Look at
universe,
this.
it's mostly hydrogen,
impressive.
and then next most common is helium, then some lithium, and all other elements are a tiny fraction.
A pure substance is a form of matter that has a constant composition and properties that are constant. That's exactly what it is, and you couldn't even explain that.
You
can keep using big
googled
words, but you sound
pure
like an idiot.
substance. I know what pure substances are. For
No,
example,
I googled composition of matter, you idiot.
okay,
The word
but
you
you
used that you said I don't understand.
yeah.
You're
So
an idiot.
I can't. I don't care what you think. So you were talking about a substance. Substances are things where their composition does not vary.
No, I
water
said
is
what
a
you said
substance.
verbatim.
Sugar is a
No, you
substance.
said- you said
Hydrogen is a
composition of matter.
substance. But salt
You said
water is not a
composition of matter,
substance.
buddy. You said composition of matter. I read out the definition. You had it wrong. You didn't even know what you were talking about.
Read it again.
You're wrong and strong. That's what you are.
Very strong. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I said you're an idiot. With all due respect, you're a moron.
I don't care. The rage
That's
bait.
why
It's
you're
not
on
going to work.
TikTok trying to act like you're smart, but in reality,
You're on
just an
TikTok
arrogant-
trying to act smart. No, you.
I'm not. I'm googling things that you're trying to explain, and you're a moron that can't actually articulate it.
Oh, dude, you can't read. So I googled composition of matter, and you read that from Chemistry Libra texts, and 3.3 composition of matter. That's the section of a chapter. 3.3
Why couldn't you
composition of
explain what
matter.
composition of matter was, genius. Why couldn't you explain it?
Because you didn't. So what you read is a
I
definition.
didn't say it. You told
What
me I
you-
don't understand it, and you couldn't explain it.
I'll just wait till you're done. Can I talk now? Okay. What you did was you read a definition of a substance, which is what I said you were doing, and then you said, no, it's composition of matter. No, you just,
So why didn't you know what composition of matter was then, genius?
no, I do.
Because you're the one who was using the word but didn't know how to explain it and fumbled trying to articulate it.
Again, the rage bait, it's not going to work, dude.
That's why you're Googling right now, because you have to make sure that you're not wrong about the stupid shit you're saying.
So all I've established is that you literally can't.
All of
Well, you
established
can
is that
read,
you're
but
an
you
idiot.
can't comprehend because you read the definition of a pure substance, thinking that it was the definition of composition of matter, but the heading was just the name of the section of the book, 3.3 composition of matter. And then
Yeah,
below that,
so
a
why
pure
couldn't you
substance is
explain-
a form
so-
of matter that has a
So
constant
why couldn't you
composition.
explain what the composition of matter was?
I
How come you
literally
couldn't do it?
did. Composition of
No, you
matter.
didn't. You didn't even know what a composition was.
Okay, you literally can't even come up with anything new to say, even though we've established that you literally have no
many times
reading
have I asked
comprehension.
you to?
So you're
How many times
just
have I
trying to
asked you to
rage
prove?
bait. I don't care
Yeah,
anymore. It was funny for a little bit, but now you won't even change the
because you
subject.
look
So
like an
now I
idiot
don't
in front
know
of your
what to do.
audience. That's why, and you feel stupid. And I get
Chat,
why.
type 1 if I'm an idiot. Type 2 if truth hurts is the idiot.
Do you need your chat to validate how stupid you are?
No,
Is that how you base
what we're
your
doing
life?
is validating what you
Oh, so
said.
you need
Who's
so
the
you need a
idiot,
chat.
me or
So
you?
you need a chat to prove that the Big Bang Theory is true when it's incomplete. Correct?
God, you're stupid.
You're fucking dumb. I'm telling you, you're a stupid person. You're fat. You're out of shape. You're ugly, and you're dumb. I'm telling you, that's all objectively true.
I wouldn't say
I'm
I'm really
an
that
incredible.
out of shape. I'm out of shape
You are
compared
out
to
of
what I
shape.
used to be. I used
You
to
are
be a
out of
pretty good
shape.
athlete, but
You are out of shape. I'm 6 foot with 195 fucking pounds of muscle, dude. You are out of shape. Don't even tell me you're in shape.
I don't care.
That's objectively true. And the evidence is you sitting right there. Don't tell me otherwise. So have a great night. I hope you feel like shit. You're an idiot.
Okay.